What's going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another video, and I'm just really pumped to actually be back with you guys. Excuse the lateness with the videos. A bunch of stuff has been happening the past couple of weeks. This month, May, it's like twins' birthday, Alina's birthday, my wife's birthday, Mother's Day. It's been crazy, not to mention a few other things that have happened prior to May. I am going to be making a video about those specific things that have occurred the past couple of weeks before May, but I just want to give you an insight of what's been going on lately. And also big shout out to you guys who have been out there supporting me, even on Instagram, and also to those new followers, the subscribers, awesome people. Thank you for joining the journey. In this specific video, I want to go over 3 tips that I've learned from my friend Steph, who actually is a product fashion photographer. I got a chance to kind of dive into what he thinks about when he's shooting for Instagram, social media content, and all that, especially for brands. And it was really cool and interesting. So there's 3 things that I learned, and I want to get into it. Let's do it. First tip I want to give you guys is to make sure that you just take your time shooting. I mean, there are some brands out there that might ask you to do like a last minute kind of shoot and you have like an hour to do it. I mean, that's not really all the case, but for the most part, you do have time to go ahead and collect your assets together and all that. So, definitely take your time in shooting. One thing that Steph noticed about me was that, I was like, start to go in there and shooting. That's because for shooting weddings, it's a lot of run and gun and time sensitivity. Sometimes you're behind. You don't have enough time to really, get the shots that you do want, but you have just enough time to kind of, figure a few things out, boom, get in and get out. But when it comes to shooting fashion and product shoots, you get these assignments and you have your time. You have time to set up and scout locations, figure out what you want to do with the product itself, and you don't necessarily have to feel like you're in a rush. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe there's a ton of other brands out there that require you to be on call, but I mean, for the most part, from my experience and even talking to Steph, you don't necessarily have to always rush. So yeah, unless you have like 30 seconds to do an entire shoot, make sure you just compose yourself, take your time, make sure you have the right composition that you want, and take the shot. Tip number 2 is thinking about what you're going to be using the photos for as far as the medium goes for social media, right? So then you have like Instagram that is like 1080 by 1080. Facebook has other different sizes. And one term that Steph mentioned to me was padding. If you have a shot that you want and you want to make sure that it looks good for Instagram, take a few steps back, get a wider shot. So this way you have the ability to crop in and it looks really good on Instagram. And the very last tip I want to give you guys is think about the story that you're telling. And what I mean by that is if you had a series of images from this one campaign, making sure that it's all cohesive and it matches is really important. So that comes from the coloring and from the type of shots that you're taking. Do you want to mix it up and with your product, with your sneakers? You want tight shots, you want wide shots. Just make sure that it's all cohesive. And that's something that you can apply to all other types of photography, not just sneakers and fashion. You could do it with food, you could do it with portrait sessions, with family sessions. So you want to think about the type of story that you're telling and just make sure that all your images can come together. And if you gave me a stack of photos, that really makes a really cool body of work and just is all cohesive. So yeah, think about that when you're shooting. Let me know in the comment section below what's your favorite type of photography, and if you shot products and sneakers and all that, what has been your experience like? And if this is your first time here, what's going on? My name is Josh. Feel free to subscribe to the channel, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and until next time, stay awesome, stay fresh, keep creating. Peace.